heard rumors going through, and someone came and warned them that the villagers were going to come and kill them. And so in the middle of the night, two families just left with the children and everything and just took off and came down to Nairobi. Well, if you hear stories like this, the things that you have are not important anymore. Your life is most important. So when they scattered, where would they go? Well, if you have family connections, you might go there. Or your old home, wherever that might be. It might be in Singapore or Ghana. It might be, I don't know where you would go if you were persecuted today and you had to leave somewhere, maybe back to China or somewhere. Anywhere but here, right? Because this is where my life is threatened. Well, what we find is in connection with Stephen, once Stephen was killed and martyred, that all of a sudden the church, with Saul behind it, by the way, began to attack that church. They went to Phoenicia, which was up on the coast, a little north of Israel. Cyprus, which was a city there in a country, an island off in the Mediterranean. Antioch, which is a city we're talking about just north, but 200 miles north. And they were just speaking to the Jews. Some of them, among them, there were also some people from Cyprus and from Cyrene, which was a country on north of Africa, over along Egypt. We find that it's actually a very international church. We'll talk more about that in a minute. So at first it was saying that they were speaking only to Jews, Jews alone. Okay, they knew the Old Testament, they had some history, but all of a sudden some from Cyprus, Cyrene began to speak to the Greeks. The Greeks are actually those who are non-Jews. So it included everybody but the Jewish people. And all of a sudden many people became to know the Lord. And this was the beginning of the Antioch Church.